The Lego Alpine Lodge has a price of $100 for 1,500 pieces, which is already a great start in terms of piece count. Yes, there are small pieces, but three of these big pieces, which have an opalescent sparkle, are included as well. The front and the back of the box are very decorative, and on the top is a name in French for some reason, replacing Lodge with Chalet, and the bottom is a collection Village Winter. You're welcome. And as seen here, one or two people can work on the build at the same time as a family. Now, personally, I don't need any help. I built the set all by myself. Building with another person can be fun, but I feel like you miss out on certain building techniques. It was released on October 1st, which is a little odd because it's a Christmas set, but you can get an October themed gift with purchase. And here's what it includes: you can get some extra cookies for your lodge, and some bricks that glow in the dark, and a cat. A sticker sheet from the main set has 10 bags, two instruction booklets. Inside, you have a fun little progress bar. Here are some of those interesting building techniques I mentioned earlier. It has a really nice angled fit over here. A little bit of snot, studs not on top building technique, which I personally loved to get all those little snow details. Here, the deck's not even connected at the end, which I thought was unexpected, and it looks like it's embedded in the ice, which I like. For some reason, there's a really big gap on the first floor, so I guess you could store money in there if you want. Some more unexpected snot technique. The light brick feature isn't even connected, and it's held in place really well. Lastly, I thought the angles matching here were really satisfying. First off, we have the minifigures. The server barista guy has a very nice printed leg piece that flows very nicely with the apron. I love that beret hat piece, which is new for me, and it looks really stunning. I once knew a guy who actually wore one. I would wear it when he wasn't looking. The ice skating kid has a lovely scarf piece, and the braces design is really cute. The torso was used in the A-frame set as well, I believe. I love this dude's scared expression while skiing. The printed shoes are nice, and he sports a really old backpack piece, which I mean, I wish we could have gotten a newer version because they exist. The granny has some printed legs, which is a nice surprise, and you can change out her hair with the ski helmet. It looks a little more like a fire pilot helmet, though. I would have preferred a ski visor print, like the old minifigure series. Lastly, you get a lady with a sweater and a suitcase that can store a cookie. Having the gray squirrel is really fun and probably my favorite part. You also get a small cat. Bodes really nicely with the large one that you get from the gift with purchase. We have the sled, which has some nice slopes in the front. The motorized snow sled track wheel thingy. It's using Technic, which I didn't really like at first, but it's starting to grow on me a little bit. The pieces break off sometimes, so just kind of watch out for that. It's kind of funny to have people holding on to dear life on it, though. The ball joint does its job a little too well. Well, where it would have been nice to have the attached build in the back swerve as you move the sled, but oh well. The build in the back is used to store the Christmas tree, and you could try to knock it down. The Christmas tree build is used in almost every set, and it's does the job really well. It's a bit jarring to see how unrealistic it is compared to the awesome fern built trees. The blue lights use an opalescent color, which is it's a nice contrast to the other colors, kind of almost looking like it's flashing a little bit. And speaking of fern builds, we have the mini outhouse build, which people joke it looks like the Shrek outhouse. And now we just need the minifigure. Lego. Flipping the fern pieces upside down for the tree is an amazing technique, and the white pieces on top is just so well done. It's funny how Lego's using fern pieces to do anything but ferns at this point. The outhouse is very clever with the snot build for the walls on the side and a sloped roof with the snow. Inside, yeah, you have a cute little toilet paper build and a toilet. Now for my favorite part of the build, the frozen lake. Whew, those opalescent wall pieces look so nice as the ice. The shaping of the snow on top is just so clean as well. There's a little table to store ice skates. You can pose a figure playing hockey, but if you want to hit the puck, it scrapes on the ice pieces and it just makes a lovely little nail scraping on the chalkboard sound. You want to hear it? Just kidding. There's also a cute little snowman build. Now for the main build, the lodge is such a beauty. It has a cute little sign. The hinge seems like it might not be able to hold it for too long, though. It's a little bit weak, and might knock it down on accident. The Twin Pines name is referring to the two pine trees that we built. On the first floor, lamp builds are very classy, and I love how you can see the wood coming out. The detailed brick pieces always give the build a little bit more detail rather than making it look too basic. The windows have a nice decoration at the cost of not being able to open them, but I guess if it's freezing, why would you want to? Lego loves doing these little log storage builds, and again, it's also in the A-frame pretty much too. But anyway, there's a cute little birdhouse on the outside. The snow's pushed out to the side because of the squirrel, and I love all these little details that it just really gives the set character. The use of the long pieces for the snow is super accurate to how snow really just accumulates on things. And yes, the log building technique is amazing. You would think it's repetitive, but seeing all the logs overlap is just so satisfying and clever. On the deck, they have little snow prints for people walking, which is another little extra detail. On the third floor, the slanted roof builds line up well with the wooden pillars underneath, and the red and green decorations add some very much needed variety in color. On the inside of the first floor, you have a nice coffee table build with the cloth hanging on the side. The chair build is also pretty common, like in the A-frame, but it gets the job done. And a nice little carpet build on the bottom. The fireplace is huge. It almost seems like a hazard, but I like how it's curved and not boxy. The rest of the floor is spacious and it has some nice accessories like a coffee maker. On the second floor, wait a minute, how are they even getting on these floors? There's no stairs. Some nice Minecraft looking beds, and they're a little bit too generic for my taste. The drapes look really nice, and the picture frame is a nice homage to the castle set, and the mini fireplace is really clever using that light brick. On the third floor, there's yet another bed, and at first with those Technic pieces, I thought it was just decoration, but that's actually to hold the ceiling as well. Inside the box, there's some binoculars. The chimney looks really nice, and when you push on it, gorgeous. Not that this was intended, but I like to launch the ski guy off from the roof, which is a lot of fun. This is probably my favorite Christmas set so far. The value of the set is great. It's got a lot of character. I really like it. So yeah, thank you for watching.